St. Paul's Lutheran School has been a ministry of St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Cullman for over 65 years. While the landscape of education is ever-changing, our school's mission remains unchanged: to provide a Christ-centered, scripture-based education that equips our students with tools for academic, personal, and social achievement in order to share the gospel effectively with the world around.
There is such a value in sending your child or your grandchild here to St. Paul's Lutheran School, because we've seen how drastically our world has changed even within the last 5 years. When we know that we're sending these children out to middle school, to high school, to college, and then into their jobs, whether they're business leaders, working for those businesses, whatever the case may be, we know that we're sending them out having given them the foundation built on Jesus Christ, the love and the compassion that He has for people. I'm amazed at how many people I come across in our community today, business leaders, doctors, or whoever the case may be, who says, "Oh, I remember, I went to kindergarten at St. Paul's," and they'll tell me who the teacher was, and I say, "Oh, did you know that she's actually still coming to worship here?" So this is not some pop-up, brand new, flashy thing on the corner. We're here, we've been here, and we hope to continue to engage this community and to raise up more faithful leaders for tomorrow.
When Tristan was very young, we discovered that he was hearing impaired, and he was in this public school in another county. He was basically getting no resources at the other school. And we worked out a plan here at St. Paul's, Mr. Lang and Miss Blanton and I, for Tristan to be able to be integrated into the classroom with the other children. They were taught how to react and interact with a child with hearing impairment. They got to play with his hearing aids. They talked about differences and the fact that even though you're different, you're still the same, and we still love each other the same. It taught exactly what Jesus said, for us to love one another and to be good and kind to one another. St. Paul's is an excellent source for that type of training for any child, no matter what their religious affiliation is. They gave him an academic education, and they gave him a religious education, and basically an education that made him the wonderful young man that he is today.
Well, the mission of St. Paul's Lutheran School revolves very much around formation. Formation of the next generation that will one day make up both the church and society as a whole. Well, Luther very famously said that the devil flees from the sound of the church's song. And if that's any indication, you can bet that the Lutheran tradition is a very musical one. Our hymns and liturgy very much teach the faith. And they've inspired many great musicians: Bach, Handel, Mendelssohn, and many others, to write some of the most beautiful music ever in recorded history. And it's this tradition that we hope to pass along to the students here at St. Paul's.
It's just a whole different atmosphere. The classes are so much smaller. There's a lot more interaction with the teachers, one-on-one teaching. The technology at St. Paul's is very important because it's part of today's world, and they have to know how to use it. In 6th grade, they use technology as the basis for their whole curriculum. And the other classes, they use technology in various aspects of the curriculum. Our students at St. Paul's are prepared for middle school because of the experiences that they've had here at St. Paul's with technology. They know how to use technology, how to do the online projects, the assignments, so it's not something new to them. It's an experience that they're very familiar with. We are very proud at St. Paul's to have been able to offer for over 65 years a great faith-based, Christ-centered education to our students. And our students have been able to go out and make an impact into the community and be successful citizens, and we're very thankful for that.
In addition to their traditional coursework, students receive introduction to foreign languages, instruction on current technology practices, participate in church services, and attend weekly chapel services. Our students benefit from the daily spiritual leadership from our pastors, educators, and support staff. Discover the difference of a value-based education. St. Paul's Lutheran School, Coleman.